Welcome to 362 edition of Investdata Trading Academy live with Ambrose. As usual, the market as we speak now is mixed, just but on a stronger momentum. Yes, like I always say, if you want to trade stock, always know that there's risk element in equity investment. Any other investment, but for equity, because it's risky, you must trade with what with a stop loss. No matter who you are, whether you are a novice, you are mature, or you are a professional, you must use your stop loss. It's very, very key. And that is why your trading plan is very, very important in any trade you are taking. You must know your buy range, your stop loss, and your profit target. And when you hit your profit, don't fall in love with a drop or uptrend market, but rather sell into an up market when you see that your target is met. Take profit at the right time because market will not remain up direction, but rather will remain in that direction. That means this oscillation we see in the market is what creates wealth for investors. As we speak now, globally, market volatility has increased. Even as any season is ongoing in both mature market and our market as we speak, that is what was supporting the volatility in the market. And for good, I tell you that these earnings across the globe have supported market in this period. And that tells you that between now and end of the year, this earnings is what will be the focus of many design investors and also professionals, student investors, how to position a portfolio against the end of the year reward. That means what you are seeing, portfolio reshuffling or rebalancing will continue between now and what at end of the year. And don't forget that, like I said, that a lot of seasonality that share with what with the end of the year or the last quarter of the year, and that seasonality will also play out. Now that we're seeing earnings driven or economic data that are coming driven by what volatility. As I tell you that this week at the beginning of yesterday is what is a policy week for what for most of the central banks of the world. And that we call it the central banks week. When I mean that language, that means we're expect to see a lot of what decision that drive economic activity. Don't forget that there are two major policies that comes from any environment. One is for fiscal policy and monetary. Monetary is what would be tune of the economy in terms of what activities, in terms of what productivity, in terms of what job creation, and also price stability. This is the word. Why the physical is more for taxation, whether is it to control flow of interest, flow of inflation, and also where government, like we say that government is the highest spender in any economy. How is government going to support their spending? That is why tax policy and other fiscal measures have come from what from the fiscal authority. That's why you must understand all this so that at the end of the day, you know what the environment, what is driving your price, and why the price is going down, or whether there's volatility, and whether there's demand, and whether there's sentiment in the market. It is this policy that will come, and also earnings. Like I tell you that in any market, price feed on earnings. No matter the market you are trading, whether US, Nigeria, Ghana, Australia, China, it is earnings that price. When earnings support what payout, and when there's good payout, it also supports price what volatility or price rally. That means you must have this at the back of your mind in any market you're trading. Yes, as I said earlier, that market has opened on a mid-trend in the mature market, but we need to know what is happening in this mature market so that it will guide you also to know exactly what to do at the right time. But we're starting to see what is happening in Asia market. Asia market, as we speak, now has opened the day trading on what on the downtrend as a result of what is happening in China. China, no production activities or economic activities slow down again in the month of October, and not coupled with what that the Bank of Japan keeping what rates at what at the negative direction. As we speak now, no, even when they adjusted the what we call their yield, no curve or rate was in China in Japan, the what we call yield curve what control. This also is a policy that all eyes about. Most of the analysts or experts were disappointed when they came with what with the adjustment, leaving their rate unchanged, and also just tweak a little with that direction. That is what is going on right now, in Japan. And for that, see that Japan market is still in red compared with also that of the weak what we call purchasing manager index that came from China. These are what is weighing on what on the Asia market as we speak, and that is why Asia market has opened in the red this morning because of what because of weak data that came from what from China, and that sentiment has continued to what to weigh the market down in China as we speak, and also in Japan. And Australia is not left around because they are all in the same zone, this Asia zone. This is what is affecting that market in that environment. Yet, even when oil price also have pulled back yesterday or this morning, we're seeing oil price to rebound. Even on that note, we expect that oil price is still remaining below what below $90 as we speak in the international market. But good thing is that this economic data will drive what will guide and also drive activities between now and end of the week, and also to the end of the year. We're asking because after any season, you see what sector rotation, you see portfolio rebalancing will continue to influence prices up and down. Why we are seeing a lot of activities now? Because many earnings coming in the mature market and in local market, we are seeing surprising earnings. Also, we are seeing disappointing numbers. On that note, people are showing their portfolio to go into what those companies or those sectors that have potential to sustain the earnings we have seen in Q3, knowing that Q3 is very important. And end of the year activities, this company have done well despite the gloomy nature of Nigeria economy. These are the things also in mature economy. We are seeing that the war that is going on in Russia and Ukraine have not help matter, and that's coming up again that the one that's going on right now in the Middle East also have not help matter. But see, stock market in this market remain stable. No one stable activities there because most of them have factored this war into it and they continue. And that is what I'm seeing that environment globally we are seeing things changing. Perception of traders and investors, market players are changing. We expected that this war would weigh down the economy and market, but still without the war, earnings that came from these companies in that environment, in that domain, has supported what prices. That means you must have all these concepts at the back of your mind, so that at the end of the day, you will know exactly what is happening. Like I said earlier, that the China Purchasing Manager Index declined to 49.5. That means it's below the 50 basic point I said that is the range for expansion. As speak now is low, it closed at 49.5, in October against 50.2 posted in September. And this also even non-manufacturing MPI percent manager also edged lower also in this period to 50.6 point from 51.7 in the same month of September. These are the things that is going down market in that Asia environment. Like I said, Japan, Bank of Japan, the central bank left the policy unchanged, and that also have happened. And also, as to speak, because of this, the market is also bleeding because all either they want to be a tweak, they increase their worth, increase the yield curve for the future, but still they maintain their negative. But they know why. I tell you that they understand the economy, and that's why that inflation in that environment is also looking up. They are ignoring it to make sure that this is the direction they are going. Like I said earlier, disappointed many analysts, many focal economists were disappointed with the outcome of that decision. But we go to see what is happening in Europe as we speak right away, because you must understand what is happening in this environment. It will help you to know to have a clear direction what is happening in that environment too. And that's why you must pay attention in the most of this information, because it's a way of guiding you on what to do. And that's why I said market equity feed on what? Feed on information, feed on this news, and this news is what drive what sentiment. In Europe, as we speak, market have opened in the green. Market edge up this morning as a result of what impressive earnings despite key macro data that was expected, and also Fed kicking up their meeting today, but still market they open in the green. For me, it's a good one. At the continue to digest more corporate earnings that are hitting the market over there, and also don't forget that all eyes are still what on regional growth and also economic data. But good thing is that we're seeing that the positive numbers of companies like PB also is a positive one. We saw the one from Royal, Casper also in that zone, put a good number, and most of them also came with a positive number. And also the Eurozone growth, even when we are seeing a kind of also the inflation data picking up a little, we are seeing that growth is what all eyes are now, and that's also what is supporting the market in that environment. That's why disappointing data that came from China. And I said earlier that the Bank of England, also Bank of Japan, hold their rates unchanged. And crude oil rebounding after the sharp pullback the previous day is also a good thing for the global market. But quickly look at what is happening in US market, because it's also very, very important that you understand what is happening there, so that it will guide you to know exactly what to do around the world, because they have a wealth of influence market. No market is operating in isolation. There's a way, despite that, yes, in our market here, these foreigners are not much because of policy, some sort here in terms of our FS. But I'll tell you that every eye is still on what is happening in in a emerging market like ours. And we're also looking at what is happening, but you have a way of giving us insight what is going to happen. Knowing that no economy is a function of what the global economy. These are the things that you must consider when you are taking what your decision. It's very, very key for every one of us that a trader or investor in any market. You must consider all these, but they are very, very important at any given time to guide you to know exactly what to do when it comes to what taking what investment decision. That is why we don't play with them when we are discussing here, so that we know, the kind of direction where the market is going and what is the next action we should take. I said the U.S. market has opened in a mixed direction, all focused on what on Fed meeting that just kick off in this afternoon over there. Or we kick off in the afternoon over there. I believe that also at the end of that meeting, we believe that with the data that I've seen so far, would first still go ahead and keep rates unchanged, or pause for a while also, or they want to what adjust up. These are why market is still missed in that environment, waiting to see the outcome of what of Fed meeting. But I believe expectations are more that Fed should leave what should leave rate unchanged, and that will also further impact equity positively. Yeah, because we have seen that the fixed income yield in that environment has corrected before now. That also is why people are saying that Fed will not, increase rate, and also economic data that are coming also point to that this is not time for Fed to increase because the economy has going in the path of recovery. The latest GDP shows that 4.9, in US for Q3 rate was a good one, and higher than the 4.5 that was expected before now. That is what expect that also have a way of playing in that market as well. Hawkeyes are looking at this week to see, prediction that will come from Bank of England. Now we are seeing, Fed is meeting. All more others are going to meet this week. We'll be waiting to see what their results will look like. And also, Hawkeyes are still on the result of Pizza in the US, and also Caterpillar. Earnings are also what they are still expecting to see today. These numbers is what will shape the market in that environment. Like what we're seeing here in the market, that earnings are also impacting positively in the market. We expect the same thing to happen over there. Yes, back home here, we're seeing that African market is on the mixed direction, but NGS has also sustained the 3 days uptrend. We saw on Friday and yesterday, and this morning we're seeing that market has broken out the strong resistance level, which I told you that market has been in a consolidation state. But what I see today, that market has broken out that consolidation rate now on a new ground. So market has touched, they break out another strong support line of 69 points around that to trade above it. It tells you that there is momentum in the market, and the better than expected earnings so far in Nigeria market is part of what is also pushing the market. But if you look at most of the stocks that happen in the market, like Airtel posted a negative result, but market see that there's potential in this company because of the dual listing that we are seeing activities in the green right away in Airtel. But I believe that most of the blue chip company on the exchange have posted numbers that support their payout. Even at this price, most of them are looking cheap. And if on the strength of their numbers, there's growth in their dividend, that's why dividend growth at the end of the year, that also support price. And I believe that is why we are seeing activities. But I still believe that the major phone provider of the market, who we call the smart money, are typically adjusting this number. But after any season, let's say from the second week of November, we'll see more of where they are looking at, and we're likely there to look the way of equity, because as we speak now, year to date, equity have returned almost 32%, more than 32%, 32.9, and no other instrument in Nigeria is near that level, or that, because inflation is already at 27. That tells you that we might likely see more fund entering, and also if the policy makers or policy makers, the fiscal and the monetary policy come out with a direction of where our efforts is going, then that will go a long way also to support the market as we speak right away. For me, there's no cause for any panic in the market, but rather don't be greedy, don't want to take profit, and follow the trend of the market, and don't be left behind. What I mean, don't be greedy. Know the right time to take price, to take profit. That's why I say you must trade your plan in any market. Whether you are trading FS, you are trading what the commodity market, or you are trading cryptocurrency, you must have a plan. It's that plan that will help you to achieve what you are in for in that market. That's why you must keep your eyes on the market and know exactly what is happening there. Once you're able to achieve that, it will help you to make good informed investment decision. But when you are chasing shadow, you follow market up and down without knowing what you are doing. At the end of the day, you get your finger burnt. No, you must know why you are in the market and invest wisely in the market, because we have seen that earnings across most of the major sector of the market, apart from the one that came from the telecoms, where we see that the two major ones are there, but the penny ones or in the ITC have done well. Those that came from Champs, that came from Hawkeyes are still on that, or that, and the one that came from Open Tech was a bit disappointing. but I believe that market also treated that direction also. But you must understand why there's volatility in the market. Where there's surprises, people want to go there. When there's disappointment, people want to sell off. And for that, we are seeing increased volume, gradually in the market. And at the same time, money flow is looking up because of what improved activities we are seeing in the market right away. These are the good things I can say that is happening right now in the market, and you must stay in that direction, that you are not going opposite what is happening in the market, but rather you are following the market direction, that at the end of the day, you're able to make well informed investment decision. But before we go to see what we go to the market to see what is happening in the market, I want to look at a few results that hit the market recently, especially from the what we call aviation service handling. Let's look at the result that came from that industry and see how they have performed, and at the same time look at what the chart of this company to see if there is nothing that is interesting in their chart. That means technically, are they looking sweet? Are they looking up? We also have to understand all this when it comes to what looking at the investment all together. You must look at it. Let's quickly look at what the result that came from NACO. Let's start from there. Let's look at the result that came from NACO. This is NACO result. You can see on the display now. We're looking at the consolidated statement in terms of comprehensive income. This is the result that came from this company in that sector. And if you look at the result that came from that sector, you can see there's something very peculiar or certain that is outstanding. We can see the impact of what adjustment in their in their handling rate in the sector, reflecting across. The result that came from Skywave, the result that came from apart from Capital that is not handling, but Capital is also a service provider in terms of service and others. We are seeing that numbers are looking up. Seriously, geometrically for me, it's a good one to go about. Yes, if you look at this, the top line, the comprehensive result, summary here. You look at the even on quarter to quarter basis, you can see performance. But look at the company group here, you can see that the January to September, which I know most of you are seeing, but we want to look at something that's interesting. For a company to move from 11.2 billion to what 18.5 billion, you can see this is huge. And that another day you can see go further and see that other incomes also look up, but you can see that this company also has effectively manage their expenses, even when cost of running the business is high. At the end of the day, we are seeing almost a 5 billion profit after tax. Considering the cost of transaction, can see that the cost of finance is not much compared to what we see, what we saw in 2022. You can see that it's a slight decline from 141 to 140. These are the things we will also be looking at. And yes, we saw that the finance income turned negative, but marginally you can see it here. And these are the things is very very. You can see profit before tax is about 6.3 billion against 2.7 billion. This is more than many percent. Get almost 200 to almost 100 and something percent. But I would say that is a good result for you. By all standard, that beat the criterion of Investdata that company must have what 15%, 20% and above in terms of top line, and also bottom line. You can see it here. For me, this is a good result that we also looking at. At the end of the day, you are seeing that profit after tax has moved from 2.1 billion to 4.96 billion. This is also very very impressive, and that you are seeing that it has translated toward a good earning per share at the end of the day. Earning per share at the end of the day, you can see that earning per share was seen that for the period of 9 months, the earning will move from 1 naira 29 kobo in 2022 to 2 naira 53 kobo. This is sweet. On this, you can quickly forecast that at the end of the year, the company should not post nothing less than 3 naira 48 kobo or 3 naira 50 kobo, and that can support a dividend payout of 2 naira. From that, if a company has paid 1 naira 20 kobo the previous year, for money perspective for around 180 to 2 naira. Now they're almost at 3 naira 30, 3 naira 50 kobo, 48 kobo. I expect a higher dividend of 2 naira from them. So that also you compare this to a similar company in the same sector. Yes, might say the shareholding structure in these companies are tight. Look at the two that we're seeing a Skywave that also are selling almost the same price with NACO, posting around 1 naira 58 kobo earning per share for third quarter. Again, this number was seen 2 naira. We can see that there's high potential of high dividend in NACO. And don't forget that the same cycle paid the previous year sustainable, which I said yesterday. You can see that numbers are supporting what was said. But one thing that is very, very important, that after seeing the company, what we call loss account, loss profit and loss account, the company, balance sheet look robust. That's why I'm on it here, to look very robust. And also you can see, the period of this for December 2023, and what they have also achieved. You can see as a third quarter, almost surpassing, or what they achieved. That means that at the end of the day, the total assets is what we want to look at and see how it has improved. Total assets at the third quarter is almost 21.9 billion. If we compare it to this 18.7, this says that this company, fundamental are, strong. If the asset and also the profit earning are also looking good. But one thing that is very important to us, which I believe that those that in this class understand, that that's why I'm going to look at the what is the cash flow for this period for this company. Not to look at the cash flow to see if the cash flow support the earnings. When cash flow support earnings, is very, very important. I tell you that something good will happen. But when cash flow is looking down and earnings is looking up, I still say it is a matter of time. We want to see what is the cash flow for what for NACO for this period. Is it in negative? Is it in red? You want to also look at it. That's what I want to point out for you now to see, and for you to know also where they are going from here. You see that as we speak, look at the net cash flow for the period. Look at it now, from 1 point something billion to a minor negative. This at our third quarter. I mean, the possibility of for them to reverse this is what in the next one. Look at it on a quarterly basis to know where they are going. And it's looking up powerfully, but we are seeing a slight change in what in cash flow. That's why we must look at what will come at the end of the year, especially this last quarter of the year, and also for 2023. So I must take your attention. When I saw it, I say yes, I need to draw your attention to it. It's very, very important that you know, so that at the end of the day, you know why you are voting, and also what to support their payout at the end of the day. Then this is the position for NACO right away as we speak now. We'll quickly go back to our live chart to see what the market is doing because of our time. If you look at the market, the chart here, and you all believe that I'm saying that now market is doing what higher highs. You can see now market are broken, and that means you can see the price. I say you must look at the direction where the market is when you come to what chart. When you go live market, where is the direction of the market? Market is making higher highs already here. You can see from where the market is coming. They have broken out toward the strongest resistance level of this 68,459. Market are broken out now as it crossed the to hit 69 and above. You can see that we have seen a strong two bullish candlestick here after the last one on Friday. But for Friday, yesterday, and today, you can see the market is sharply in the up direction. We really want to call up our indicators that will help us to read meaning and also give us quick understanding of where the market is going, the momentum behind the market, because you must know where the market is going is very, very important. Here, I want to use money flow. Also call out my T line. I don't play. Then we'll quickly look at what we call ADS. ADS is very, very important. Let me quickly call on ADS. I'm not using MACD this morning. MACD is not looking bad. We want to look at ADS to give us the position of the market. Yes, these are the things I want to do this morning. We quickly change our to 8 days moving average exponential. Yes, if you look at the chart right away, it has broken out the uptrend. But let me also draw a line to still remind us of that consolidation range that we've been saying before now, but just for clarity and also for better understanding of what the market is doing right away. That's why I'm making it up now. Oh, sorry. So if I can see that small line, the black one, I have to capture it. Then also take it here. From down here, you can see here that I've done, kind of start trading our resistance level before a breakout. You can see that market is also from this is the level I want to take from here. This is the consolidation what level that market has been. That's like it tested for me. It tested, they came down almost when they tested, they came down. You can see in that coming up, it's still within this range. That was a consolidation what range. But this was the peak of the market in 2008. Market are broken that night has come to this level, and market are making another high, almost moving to 70,000 index. For us to speak now, market have broken out this level, and the market is making one higher high. You can see from here. Yes, this is the state of the market right now. You can see, you understand what I mean at this point now from this level. This is the state of the market. Let's quickly, sorry, it's like what I called off. Let me call them back again. Let me quickly call my indicators. But they are very, very important. Let's, let's call them up again. Yes. Okay, they are back here. This is the indicators I just showed you. This is the money flow. This is what the ADS. But the good thing is that at this point, market has broken out here. You want to see that money flow is still around the 68.7, which is side above 50. You can see it here. For me, it's a good one above 50. Now you can see. Let's quickly see something here. This volume here. Can see that as the market has broken out the T line sharply, you can see that the volume was up here. Even this morning, the volume is also coming up. Market has not, can see sharp from here to here. You can see the trend going up. Within the now, market has broken out the consolidated range, and also even what we call it a ranging market. Now, market is an uptrend again, and this is what we call a markup in what a technical analysis. After what we call it a different phase, or accumulation phase, now the markup has come. Now you can see the market looking up, and also look at also what is the ADS doing. ADS, you can see that it started looking up, but yet it's still very a bit low, reading around 13. Once it crossed 20, like I said, this momentum is strong. But we are seeing more buyers and more sellers in the market right now, and you can see it here as it's going up. You can see where the market is going from here. But quick one now, let's look at what in different time frame of of the market. This different time frame is very, very important that you look at it. But if you look at this time frame, quickly, this is a day chart we are seeing. Let's go to 1 hour chart. Before we go to 1 hour chart, let's look at the market index has crossed the, as I told you earlier, 69, reading 69,158.31. Market is up by 1,000 and 1,046.60. Market is up by 1.5% in the green. And if you look at market breadth is sharply strong. We say so. We are seeing that the market has the advancers were seeing 28 advancers, and also we are seeing 18 decliner in the market. But if you look at these advancers, we say it's a mix of what both highly priced stock and also blue chip company that we are seeing in that the top gainers or advancers. But for here, we want to look at the top 5 users because of our time also to make it snap. But seeing that better glass, there's profit taking in that stock. It has stayed around 66 for a long time. This morning, they are selling down using the 9.9, followed by University Press, it's also down, and also Computer Warehouse Group is down, and the Ella Lake and the Sovereign Trust. And these are the stocks that are in red right away. The top 5, others are there, but these are the top 5 as to speak. But in terms of advancers, we are seeing that Airtel is dominating the league now, leading with a 10% gain, gaining 140 naira flat this morning. And the Northern Nigeria flag is not left. I saw it yesterday, also this category. And followed by ABC Transport, also 9.7. And the US is also surfacing here. Like I said yesterday, you have to take with caution. Even this stock is moving, don't know how to take profit. But I told you the property they said at their number. You have to go with the trend and also know when to don't fall in love with this kind of stock. You know how to cut your word, how to take your profit and stay than waiting when after payment it will turn red. Yes, we can see that the Japan gold also among the top 5 and also trading around the 118 kobo, gaining 9.3 at this hour. It's also a good one. This is that the positive number is also impacting on that stock. We have seen most of the local stock posting a positive number. For me, it's a good one for the market. And Japan gold this morning have traded about 110 million shares at this hour, followed by EPA at 20 naira 5 kobo, traded about 18.7 million shares. I think GT Gold around 35.40, 12.6 million shares traded so far. Zenith Bank 33.20, 12.4 5 million shares, and Access at 17 naira 10 kobo 11.5 million shares. These are the top traders as we speak right away. Yes, as we are talking now on the chart, yes, we can see that on a 1 hour chart, 1 hour time frame, the market is still very strong. That's broken out this rectangle, which is the concentration rate we have been saying, and money flow on the 1 hour chart is already 74, and you can see that the MACD is strong here. MACD is already sorry, ADS is already strong here, reading about 33.1.7, which is good for me. On there, you can see it here that the blue is above the red, which I've also shared with you how to use it. Then quickly look at what is the stock doing in 4 hour time frame. We have seen the 1 hour. Want to see the 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, market the money flow is looking up around 58. Also, and we have seen also that ADS is still relatively weak, but once looking up, once it cross 20, I would say it's strong. But now it's also around 18.5, which I know by tomorrow will likely go also most up again today. Money flow is still looking up at this point. Finally, we look at the 15-minute chart before we move to individual stock to see what is happening. On 15-minute chart, you can see that the market is still above the T line. So trading here, for me, is a good one. I feel that yes, market is still very strong. And on 15-minute chart, we are seeing that money flow is also reading almost 85. You can see it here, looking up here, and also ADS is strong around 46 for almost 50. After 66, for me, it's a good one, but until we see the 4 hours also moving sharply above that 20, then we'll not say this trend. But for me, the market is another. There's no cause for alarm. You must invest with knowledge and also with confidence, especially this any season that we're seeing. Good one that Nigeria the corporate world are doing perfectly well, and if I see that better than expected earnings, this is going to also likely support what we are saying, being the last quarter of the year. We expect before end of this quarter that the government, the policymakers will come with a good policy that will support. But I tell you, the perception of the president's statement has gone. Now it is the earnings that are. That means before the earnings season finish, we need also another statement of policy direction that will also continue. But don't forget that at this time the market has moved for 4 years. It's time for you to start thinking how to diversify your portfolio or your return in other investment, also to kind of preserve what you have gained in these last 4 years in the market. It's very important. It's very important. Yes. Quick one. Look at the result that came yesterday. Let's start from UBA. UBA result was impressive, but let's see. UBA chart how it looked like this morning. Look at that of NACO and the Zenith Bank. These are the ones we'll be looking at before we call it a day because of our time. If we look at UBA chart on 15-minute chart, you can see that activities of profit taking but still remain above the T line here. Money flow looking up. Another money flow is looking up. Why ADS is also coming down gradually. But now it is turning up. Even on 15-minute chart, I tell you that this stock is very strong. We look at the chart also on a 1 hour chart. Yes, from 15 to 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour chart, you can see that the stock is very strong. It's trading above the T line. You can see it here. And money flow is already reading 88. Yes, sharp one. And you can see that the ADS is reading 44. The strong momentum, there is strength behind this company's movement. I will tell you. Finally, we look at the 4 hours for UBA. For now, run toward to see what is happening in NACO and Zenith Bank for we call it a day. You can see a 4 hour start for UBA is very interesting. You can see that after this like a resistance here, you can see that it has broken out, but still within that top, you can see this top is very important. A breakout of this level will be good, but you can see that money flow is already flat here. Let's wait and see. But on this magnet, ADS is very strong. You can see that almost within 52 on there. For me, this is strong momentum in UBA. If you look at the NACO, let's look at what is happening in NACO. Then NACO chart will give us information on what is happening there. Let's look at what is happening in NACO chart. This is a 4 hours. This is a 4 hour chart for NACO. That's that NACO, the peak of NACO is around the 28. You can see from this chart. and market is going that direction. You can see here, but around 27 naira now, a breakout of this one will confirm a new trend. But don't forget that I said when you see a double top, it's time for you to either to take partial profits from there gradually. But when you see double top, it's either the stock will break out or pull back. But it depends on the direction. But seeing a positive number from this stock, but even as it touched the 27, you can see start feeling that from activities is already there, so that the stock is going to refuse to pull back. But for me, there's a lot of potential for you to hold this position, because the dividend policy has really started looking up for almost like the past 5 to 4 years. For me, you need to hold on if you're a long-term investor. For traders, you know why you're in the stock, you know exactly what to do. And for us, that also in this class, if you are in this position, I would say hold on to what. Also, if you are hit your target, nothing stops you to take your profit. For those that are dividend income investor, you should be here with their earnings, expect to see what a higher dividend payout. But also look at the ADS at this point. ADS is reading 33 on 4 hours. For me, this is a good one for NACO. Here you can see that in the last 1 hour, I can see that I can see that it's not trying to resist decline. You can see this kind of candle, the red can see sign of profit taking in the stock already. But money flow is looking up sharply to reach 70, 74, 73, and you can see also I think of this profit taking reflecting on what on the ADS. ADS is reading 2021 on the 1 hour chart. For me, there's no cost for alarm. Finally, let's look at what is happening in Zenith Bank. Our time is fast spent. Let's look at Zenith Bank chart and see what we can make from it here, and also take action immediately. Zenith Bank, look at what is happening in Zenith Bank. Zenith Bank. Zenith Bank in the last 1 hour, you can see that it's trading below the T line here. You can see that also money flow is below 50. And yes, MACD still MACD. ADS is positive, in around 31, but you can see where it's going. The momentum here is not too much. And also you can see that it's already coming up. A cross on this also affect the momentum. But this one that on the 1 hour chart, the momentum is not doing badly. But let's look at the 4 hour chart. That will not get a clear picture of what is happening. On the 1 hour chart, you can see that it's also marginally below the T line here. It's really almost flat on T line, and money flow is looking down. And also ADS is within a 40.5 for me. It's not a bad one on Zenith. On this note, we say thank you. See you tomorrow. We'll continue on this direction. We do more of the earnings tomorrow, as more companies will rounding up their earnings today, because today is the deadline for what official deadline, statutory deadline to submit your result. But let those companies have given a reason why they should delay. Yeah, but for those that do not, we're likely to pay fine at the end of the day. But I believe that between now and end of the day, till midnight, we'll see more results coming, and that will also support the market as market opening tomorrow. But let's see how the market close. But market's already in green today. Let's see the momentum will continue tomorrow. But I tell you, you see more of the activities when the institutional investors start coming back to the market, because of what is happening in the economy today. I see them coming back powerfully to increase their stake, since they are not selling, rather to increase their stake to balance their portfolio at the end of the year and draw closer. On this note, I say thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye.